Hey guys, before the video continues today, just give a shout out to the sponsor and link below, Rested XP. If you support the channel and support what the boy does, give a shout out to them and check out the link over there. It helps you with any quests and guides through all of Azeroth for any World of Warcraft version of any game you're playing with the 20 different versions that we got at the moment. However, much love to you and hope you enjoy the video. Have a good one. Peace. Testing. Is this mic working? Editor, everything better be working for your sake. Otherwise, you will get shot, good sir. You know the deal. They got the Barrett 50 cal. It's aiming at you in all four directions, so you better lock it in and settle down. In Minecraft, of course. Much love to you. Welcome to another World of Warcraft video. And as always, your host, Papatello, bringing you coverage and news and everything above. And some people like to get a little feisty. We might as well sock them too. Don't worry. Much love to you, to the haters in the comments below. I see you guys. Don't worry. Everybody's going to get lit up one day, somehow, some way. Relax in MC, YouTube family-friendly channel. Let's get a little water and hydration nation in. Oh yes, indeed. This is the phase-full waiting room, people call it nowadays, my channel. It seems like we all waiting for Season of Discovery. I cannot wait for it to come back so we can be gone of all this bullshit. But in other news, though, we are talking about Mop and Mr. Pandera Remix today. And we're actually going to go over some not too much controversial takes, but I'm going to just be blunt and be straight up on how I feel about this article that we have in front of me right now. Currently, also, the farm here that is people are doing in Timeless Isle. That seems to be one of the best farms right now that you can do for threads. But I'm going to talk about some real stuff today on how I feel about this article in general. Now, I'm just going to show you it in a nutshell. A couple days ago, WoW had put an article about the developer update for May 29th. It's currently June 3rd. About basically several changes that they made through MOP with WoW Remix. Now, they made several changes, as they mentioned in this article, in terms of heroic scenarios, heroic dungeons, and normal raids to basically increase the power more slowly between level 60 and 70. When players first reach their level 70, basically end cap, players will continue to be challenged by max level content, and the increase in difficulty should now be noticeably lessened. So you're going to notice basically a better scale of things when it comes to terms of basically power level and increase of your power rates, and also player damage taking in general from all these different versions of scenarios, dungeons, and raids, right? But also they've made some adjustments to the smoother transition between the leaps between normal, heroic, and mythic raids in general, on how they are adjusted. So you should notice now the steps and differences between, for example, a normal Siege of Orgrimmar to a heroic, and now a mythic, obviously being one of the only mythics you can do currently in the game. And heroic Throne of Thunder as well, which is even hard in general for a lot of groups that, get caught in the Dark Animus part more than anything. But still, you will notice the changes of difficulty through these adjustments as they made within WoW Remix, basically to help the players take on tough challenges, but also upgrading their gear and collecting additional threads to conquer these foes and all these different raids, etc. But in general, one of the key things I noticed in this article that kind of didn't sit too well with me is their discussion about bronze. Now, they mentioned here that they do not plan to change the cost of bronze for upgrading your gear. They've already seen many players make the decision to upgrade items so they can comfortably take on heroic raids and hopefully earn the large amounts of bronze available for them. The gains in power that come in increasing your item levels are exponential and not linear. We do not want anyone to second guess their decision to become much more powerful. They also mentioned too that players who primarily wish to gather bronze and acquire some cosmetic rewards available in Remix, many options have emerged. We're seeing some players level up multiple alts for the 40,000 bronze stash that you can get if you level up multiple different characters, if you choose to play that way. And there's available quests from level 50, 60, and 70, which you can get bronze from. And others players mainly focus on earning bronze with multiple level 70 characters doing queued content and repeatable daily quests and activities. So here's the thing, right? I'm not a fan of this style of approach. You're basically saying to your player base, if you want to just get bronze, level up other characters and make other alts, right? Which I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I think in general, when it comes to World of Warcraft or, even Blizzard games like Diablo, right? I love making alts, especially in Diablo. I feel like Diablo is more of a friendlier game to make alts in comparison to me personally when it comes to like WoW. In a nutshell, I just like the style of Diablo. I think it's much more, quickly, fast-paced. But the thing is that this is not Diablo. This is World of Warcraft, right? And if a character or a person wants to play their main tune and just, get that to 70 and keep playing the game consistently because they love that character, they shouldn't be forced to have to make a whole nother character in order to acquire a high amounts of levels of bronze in order to gain the cosmetics they wish to gain. And they also shouldn't be forced to only do raid content in order to get these bronze caches and continuously spam the same raids over and over and over again. Most people don't have that time to fucking do that. This is also supposed to be, and let's keep it simple here. Mob Remix is supposed to be a seasonal server where you're supposed to just have fun and do whatever the hell you want to and just laugh for shits and giggles. And, if people are frogging, who gives a fuck? Let the players enjoy that. If anything, Blizzard, get in touch with your community and enjoy that type of, laughter together. Make events out of things, make funny, things happen, memes, whatever, different style of scenarios within the game to, joke upon what's going on instead of taking everything super serious and then hitting everybody with just these big nerfs and, adjusting the rates of how people get bronze. Instead, you are limiting the players from doing all the stuff that they want to do. And, the thing is that these cost of upgrades are really pricey for these item levels, and even for a player like myself, I believe I'm at currently not 556, the one before that, 548 or whatever. I'm all my gear is at that level right now, and I think I'm sitting around 467 item power. In general though, that is a lot of cost just to even get to that point and even get to the highest point. Now, yes, the farmers had the massive advantage the first week or two when it came to all the frogging on Mist of Pandaria Remix for the Timeless Isle area, right? But now, there are people trying to find multiple different farms from, I see it here in, the queue finder, people in the quest finder looking for groups to find endless mob farms. People are doing the Timeless Isle farm, which I'm going to show you in a second here, which we'll go actually right now to the other screen. And this is the Timeless Isle farm where people are doing the Arceus of Flame. They're getting this farm out the way, which gives you a lot of great threads, especially if you're doing some realm hopping and, people are inviting you to other layers, etc. And it's giving you a lot of good threads. We could show you here, even from the screenshot right here, you are getting a massive amount of threads just from killing this one ad that is repeatable. You could spam the hell out of it and you get random items, random gems, 80 to 100 bronze, and Lesser Charms of Good Fortune, which are good for reputational boosters. You can find this right here in the top left near Orden Sanctuary in the Timeless Isle, by the way. So go do this farm and knock yourself out. But what I'm basically getting at is that I just don't agree that players are limited to these specific farms in order to acquire bronze, when naturally these things should just be within the game. We should be able to grind heroic dungeons and kill elites and they drop a good amount of bronze. I mean, this is not a big deal. What I don't understand, I'm confused here, to be honest with you, Blizzard. Why do you think that this is a smart idea? And editor, zoom out real quick because I want to be honest here. I'm gonna be serious tello for a moment. Why do you think it's a good idea to limit bronze for the player base if this is just a seasonal realm? This is not something we're taking super serious. There's no heavy-duty parsing activity going on here. This is not an esport. This is something for fun. It's a video game. Let the players acquire these cosmetics and have natural ways of gaining this bronze through a reasonable grind rather than unreasonable circumstances. There's no way people are going to be wanting to do raids all day long in order to add bronze to their account. Now, of course, some of the serious players will do that, and the heavy froggers, like myself, I will go apart and do that because I have to get bronze because I want to get a lot of these cosmetics before I, miss out on the opportunity. Obviously, there's many of months left of Mob Remix. I believe 11 weeks we have left, so in general we have a lot of time. However though, I just don't see this for the normal player being a reasonable thing is what I'm getting at. I'm arguing for the average person. I'm here to help and put up the shield for the average person who feels like they're getting done wrong about this. And then you'll have people in the comments below will say, oh, but you can make multiple alts. That's not how the game should naturally be done. If you have to make ultimate alt, 8 to 9 different alts in order to acquire something, that's not good game design. That's not smart, and it's not something that's good for the player base in general overall. So I'm just gonna keep it a $150 with you. I'm never gonna not lie. I'm never not lie, but I'm not gonna lie to you and bullshit around the bush, or beat around the bush, whatever you want to use the term. All right, back it up. You will get shot. I'm stuttering on my words, but you get what I'm getting at. All right, you picking up what I'm putting down. I'm basically saying I just think it's a little BS, to be honest with you. Blizzard, that's just my opinion, but much love to you. If this is how you want to go about it, guys, go on your endless farms. Do your fucking thing. However, though, yes, you can come to the Timeless Isle, do this farm, and continuously, farm it out, get your threads, abuse it as much as you can before Blizzard eventually nerfs this one too. Now, we're going to actually show you the farm I've been doing. I notice right now the spawns are not happening as consistent. Last night it was perfectly fine, but I'll show you the area because I said last video that I wasn't going to do it. But here it is right here. This is basically the Isle of Thunder, right? And this is Stormsea Landing where I'm at. Now, if you come here normally, you get a lot of threads. Now, usually, if you're by yourself, this is normally where I would stand. And you just, literally stay here. And 2 spawn here, 2 spawn here. 1 guy always comes here and 2 spawn here. And it happens rapidly. Now, I noticed last night it was happening, extremely fast. I noticed right when I got on today, it has not been happening as fast. Now, this could have been nerfed. This could have been something that was talked about. No idea. But I literally was doing this last night for 2 hours, me and my friend. And it was not nerfed whatsoever. So maybe they spawn more frequently at nighttime. I have no fucking idea. But this was a really good farm that I was doing. And it made me get my power level up pretty damn high. As you can see, my stats are pretty juiced out as well. And we have a lot of, stamina, especially on our Time Runner, our cloak. And a lot of, just juicy stats in general. We've been playing the game pretty damn hard as far as Mott Remix goes. I actually have to see my time played. I have 4 days, 22 hours, and 45 minutes on this character. So, I've been playing the game pretty damn fucking hard. I'll say that. But, playing it nonstop, going through the ins and outs. You can also come with groups, right? If you want to go with a 4 or 5 man here. And you can take out the ads here. You can kill the ads here. And if you have a group, it's easier to clean these up much faster. And they spawn very consistently. And then see, you can get threads. Threads are happening. Instead of waiting the 5 to 10 minutes at Timeless Isle, if you have a big group, you could just keep coming and killing all these ads here and getting yourself more threads and also a lot of gems. I'll actually show you this here. I'll move my camera actually for you. If you see here on the bottom, all these gems I've been getting, all these massive amount of gems I've been getting has been acquiring from this one area, and it actually got me to 12 to 45k bronze last night. So it was pretty damn good as in terms of how much bronze rating you can get from this farm too. Now the farm right now is empty. I'm not gonna lie to you. Maybe they hit it with a silent nerf. But if you want to go check it out tonight, if you're playing Mott Remix to see if the spawn comes up more rapidly, give yourself a shot. Come over here at Stormsea Landing. It's over here by the Nalak Stormlord, which is also good because you can get your legendary thread from here. They also spawn a God Hulk, which spawns actually on the back end over here by this doorway, which is a rare. So you'll have a rare that spawns on the stair right here, and another rare that spawns up here. So you get access to 2 different rares. The Nalak for the golden, the legendary thread, right? Let's say the golden thread. And then obviously your farm down here for your purple threads. Now, at nighttime, I think it's much more booming than it is right now. Currently, it's around 5 o'clock. So it seems a little dead here. But in general, that's normally the farm I've been seeing a lot of people been doing at Stormsea Landing. I wasn't going to mention this farm because I just didn't want to expose it. But I'm sure people know about this fucking shit in general, so this is nothing new. However, this is what I've been doing to get my threads up a lot for the past, I don't know, a couple days now, just playing the game. And that's what I've been doing. I've been usually standing at this spot here when the farm is going on. But as of right now, looks like it's not happening at all. So who knows? It's very possible that Blizzard could have hit this with a silent nerf. But in general, that's basically what I wanted to talk about you guys today. Now, in another portion of this video, we're going to mention something that I've been wanting to talk about. Season of Discovery. Now, SOD, I know, we're all waiting for it. It is the meme right now that Season of Discovery is the waiting room. That's something that's been going on in my Twitch chat. Well, one of my mods, West, that dude's so funny. And he's been playing Cata too, and he's been saying, dude, I'm just playing this shit because I'm waiting for SOD. And I'm going to be honest with you. That's my personal opinion. And I said this on my Twitch video, and maybe it just didn't correlate to my YouTube audience, but I'll say it here now because I just got to get it out and just keep just the brutal truth with people, and I'm not going to beat around the bush. If you like Cata, good. No hate towards you. If it's your first time playing Cataclysm and you never played that expansion before, enjoy the fucking game. There should be nobody telling you that you can't enjoy what you want to do. Just like with me, if I want to enjoy Mop Remix, I'm going to enjoy the game because I like playing it. It's a different version of WoW. It's a nice change of pace in comparison to what I'm originally used to. I play a lot of games that required grind non-stop, consistent non-stop grind, and I'm used to that style of gameplay. I do not mind that. As we're having this discussion right now, they're starting to spawn, by the way. It seems like Blizzard is already on me. They already know the drill. However, it's not as good as the spawn, but usually it's better at night. Blizzard set me up in this video, by the way. They knew I was coming here to show the area. However, back to what I was getting at, alright, before these guys interrupt my video. So, what I'm trying to say is this. If you're enjoying Cataclysm, please enjoy the game. Do not, like, you know, just because if you ever come to my Twitch stream or you see my videos or even my comments below that I mentioned I just don't want to play Cata, it's just because I'm not interested in it. It doesn't mean I have any hate towards the game. But I will say this because I think it's the honest truth. I genuinely believe that people are playing Cata only because of Season Discovery not being active right now. Because technically SOD is in a dead state. And then that is just the truth. I'm not having no copium here. I'm having no bullshit around, no beat around the bush. SOD right now is fucking dead until we get news. If we get no blue posts, no nothing for the next couple weeks, which I said, I think I was talking with some of my creators and some of my buddies over here on the YouTube end, and I was telling them, I was like, dude, I don't think we're gonna get anything until like June 12th, around then. And that's my fucking opinion. Now, if we don't get nothing then, who knows when we're going to get something, because I want to see some type of news on the PTR. I want to play Season of Discovery so fucking bad. I want to get back to the roots and get back to the old school, because I don't care about a lot of these versions of WoW. Like, I don't care even if WoW announces they're doing MOP after Cata, or, you know, anything, any other expansion, WoD or fucking Legion or whatever else. I don't really give a fuck about any of that. I care about Classic. That is World of Warcraft to me. Classic WoW is Classic WoW, and that's what I want to play, and I want to see the improvements on the original core of the game. If you have other games like old school RuneScape killing it still, and they have a great, you know, player base over there and a great community, and they're just enjoying the shit out of that game, and they improve upon that game and, you know, make, you know, adjustments and balances and shit like that, and just keep it, you know, the way it is. I like that. You know, I love stuff like that. So I don't understand how, like, old school RuneScape could do something correct, but Classic WoW can't. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm really hoping that the SOD developers are really taking their time and their patience with, you know, making improvements to Season of Discovery and maybe giving us something beautiful and amazing within this next phase. So I have hope and I have faith, but I'm not going to lie to you and say that I don't give a shit about Cata, because I don't. I truthfully just don't. I think it's a waiting room that everyone's playing right now until SOD comes back. They think that they like Cata, but they really don't, in my opinion. I think they're very much preferred back to Classic WoW, where the game actually is, you know, matters and has fun, and that's where the real beauty and, you know, the focus should be. That's just my opinion. No hate to any of these content creators making Cata content. More power to them, but I just don't think, honestly, I don't buy it. I'm just going to say it. I'm going to say it and be honest with you. I don't buy it. However, though, that's just my opinion. You guys can take that as what you will. You can yell at me and rage at me in the comments. It is what it is. Most of you motherfuckers will get shot anyways. Relax, YouTube. You know the deal. But much love to you. But yeah, I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't buy people saying that they truthfully love Cata as much as they do. I think it's going to be cool for like a month or so, and then it's done. And then it's finished. Now, in fairness, Season of Discovery Phase 4, if it's not that good, it could be good for a month or so as well, and then it's finished. This shit happens, and then you got the War Within coming out, right? And then potentially the next phase, even after the phase that we're going to get from SOD, you know? But at the end of the day, I'm not sold on trying all these other versions of WoW besides giving War Within a shot and playing Season of Discovery. MOP is just something I'm doing. I enjoy you know, what it is for it is. Like, that's the type of thing I'm doing right now. It's not like I'm playing this shit super serious, and I don't think anybody should play MOP with a super serious approach. That's why, like, in the beginning of the video, I was even saying that, like, I don't understand why, you know, the Blizzard devs are making this bronze shit so hard to get. Like, these our players right now in the community of MOP are so overpowered to the point where the new player coming in would never have a chance to get in. or catch up, to be honest with you. It would be so fucking hard for them. Even with the 40k bronze cash that you get, it would take them a minute, a good minute, non-stop grinding to catch up with the original Froggers, then the second wave of Froggers that happened after the, you know, the post-Frog nerf, where there were still a lot of other farms, including this Isle of Thunder one, which I was doing for a while as well. And if this one is potentially even nerfed and only doing the Timeless Isle one, which if that gets nerfed, you're never going to give the newcomers a chance, Blizzard. So that's what I was arguing for in the beginning of the video, and that's why, like, I've been, you know, doing mop content, because I'm involved with it and I enjoy it. So it's just for fun, and I feel like it should be treated that way, as a fun type of mode, nothing too serious. So that's the only reason I'm making a video about this on today. But in other notes, yeah, I'm just being honest with you guys. That's how I feel overall in general. I'm enjoying MoP. I don't care too much for Cata. I won't. I like watching other creators play it, but it's not something down my lane. I'm a traditional SOD guy, alright? I'm a Frog guy and I'm a SOD guy, alright? I'm a Frog guy. I know when I'm a Frog guy, and I seen you guys be Frogs too at Storm Sea Landing, brother, alright? I was there, alright? So back it up. You will get shot. But that is just the truth, guys. At the end of the day, you know, that's the content you're going to see on this channel is, you know, Season of Discovery, some MoP, and then some War Within. But also, before we, you know, go anywhere else, let's plug the Twitch real quick. You know the deal. We stream Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. I didn't stream yesterday. I was feeling a little under the weather, but yes, that's when we normally stream on Twitch TV. Hello, JTello, so much love to you. Also, we will be streaming Elden Ring, the DLC, when it comes out. We might even be doing a new run this weekend, who knows, of Elden Ring. Maybe a new character. That might be fun. Go through the whole game again. So that might be a blast. But besides that, thank you guys for coming to the video. I hope you enjoy the content, and much love to you. That's all I got to say. I never know how to end these videos anymore. I really don't. But, yeah, I feel pretty damn good. So keep on keeping on. I'll see y'all later, amigos. You guys like Legos? I've been playing a lot of SOTOR recently as well. Like Star Wars The Old Republic, the MMO. I didn't know that game was so fire. Bro, that game's fucking dope. I like that game. I think a piece of it fell off in the front. End the video, editor. End the you mess with my transitions, good sir. End the damn